Japan is definitely one of the coolest places on this planet. This country has one of the best snow in the world and one of the best beaches in the world. And most importantly, toilet talks. And not just that, it cleans your dirty asshole.
You get to sit back and relax, you get some comfort, you get cleansed, and you also get a silent flush. It also plays you a song.
And what fascinates people is not just exclusive fantastic toilet experience, it's the culture, which is deeply rooted in a spirituality in Buddhism. And also Japanese girls are cute, the Asian boys are more and more popular nowadays. But I'm going to review what I hate about this country and culture. And don't call me crazy until you watch the video until the end, because this is something that you want to know. Actually, this is something that you have to know if you're planning to come to Japan. Let's just dive into number 1, sexual openness. In Japan, there is an unspoken rule which shaming the sex, or it is naughty to talk about sex. I mean, that's the whole point. So I literally grew up believing that sex is bad, or all the Japanese girls are not really into these sex or sexual fantasy or whatever it is. And I used to believe, and I think part of me still believe that Japanese girls, just the Japanese girls, are like not really expressive into this sexual way. But if you think about it, we all are animal at the end of the day. So which means they are tigers. So I had to reprogram a whole belief structure about sex and girls to embrace my masculinity and, to openly express that sexual desire and energy. And this is the secret of sexuality in Japan. And this is the reason, this is the why everyone doesn't really express as much as the other culture like US or Europe. And it's called mutsuri. It means these girls are pretending that they're not interested in, they're innocent, they're pure, they don't know what they're talking about. But then, boom, hello baby. Literally my female friends told me the innocent they seem or they pretend, that the more nasty, I don't know if that's the right word, but you know what I'm saying, like the crazier they are in the bed, yeah, let's put it that way. But yeah, that's the truth, and that's a cultural closed mindset, that's where it comes from. By the way, my name is Sho, born and raised in Japan. I'm from the East Coast. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button and notification bell, because I am on a journey to 100,000 subscribers, which is far away, but I believe I can do it, and I would appreciate if you could be a part of my journey. Also, if you have any questions, since the border will open soon for the tourist, and if you are tired being stuck in your country, let me know what you want to know about Japan, or let me know and connect with people in the comment section. Let's get back to the video. Number 2 is way too many rules. I mean, way too many rules. Honestly, if you have been here before, if you've been in Japan before, then you already know. It is literally the crazy amount of rules that you see everywhere. You can't do it, you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm not the only one who's so tired with this shit, because there's so many people are like literally depressed and so tired because of the suppression that all the rules are giving us. Look, rules are great, and I do understand that at some point, to managing people, to manage a society, it is a necessary aspect in life. And if it's taking a people's freedom away and way of expressing themselves to live, it's not doing anything good for people. And it's actually affecting on a negative sense of manner on people's mental health and limiting their life and possibilities. Okay, this is completely my opinion, but we all should be aware of the rules, understanding the rules, but at the same time, not taking way too seriously, like suppressing yourself and giving yourself all the stress and pressure. Because it's so boring, like, oh, I can't do it, or I can't do this because of the rule. Like, what's the point of living? So this is one of my favorite quotes from Dalai Lama. Know the rules well, so that you can break them effectively. And number 3, narrow perspective. This is honestly taking such a big part in Japan, for me personally, in order to have a good conversation or deep conversation. Because Japan is island, first of all, and it used to be closed country, so our cultural aspect is so unique and the location is so unique. But the lack of the education of English, it keeps us away from the actual core of the information from Europe, US, and other countries that requires English to understand. So it's actually hard for us to get to that information or actually understand or embrace the differences. Because fundamentally, being different allows us to unite, to be the oneness. Because we're the different pieces from the same pie. We have to be different. If men and a woman both have a big, it doesn't work, right? So even though we are such great when it comes to welcoming and accepting and then arrange into a Japanese way, so we have that mindset and attitude, but I feel like, in my opinion, it is still a judgment in a part of our cultural aspect, or the way we see the world. So if you're a foreigner and coming to Japan, or if you live in Japan, you might feel or experience this judgmental, way to see the world, and kind of like the separation between, Japanese people and foreigners or international people. But the truth is, this is not really completely their fault, because we're given this opportunity to being educated by school and society. So all this limitation actually comes from the above, it's a generational belief. So in a way, as I said, a lot of people are very curious and open to, explore the world and to get to know the world. But it's just, it's a deeply rooted into subconscious mind that the Japanese people, the cultural aspect within us. So I'm hoping this technology and then all this, expansion of opportunities to get to the world, to be introduced to the world, will change that belief in every generation that in Japan. With that said, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and yeah, just leave me a comment if you are in Japan already, or if you want to come to Japan since the border will open. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.